us happiness, success, money. And it's not very often that many entrepreneurs, many startups that we create as Africans become global leaders. We can become global leaders, though. I can see myself now. Excellent. I wish I could see all of you as well, but it's fine. I'll look at myself. Right. So what does it take to build a business, my friend? What does it take to become a successful entrepreneur? I'll give you a few points. Maybe rather than tell you what to do, I'll tell you how I got here. So there's a few points to mention. So the first one I want to start off with is literally find your purpose. Find your thing. There is something inside all of you that the world needs. I don't say it lightly when I say you have a unique gift, which only you can bring to the world. Your duty is to find that gift. Imagine if you live your life, you die with that solution still inside you. You just prayed, right? I'm saying, you're not going to be going to anywhere, in paradise in the next life if you die with your God-given gift I guess not unapplied. If your gift dies with you, the world loses. You must see the world that way. Whatever that gift is your job to find out what that is, become self-aware, and also act on that gift. Wherever you are now, my friends, look around you. Everything in front of you was created by someone. Everything. The computer, the phone you're on, all your devices, your speakers, the light that's behind you, in front of you, the windows, the desk, the chair, everything is created by someone, right? Your wristwatch. I'm saying these are things that certain people had to bring to the world. Everything was someone's idea once, and then became a reality, which now we can all benefit from. The question to you in this lifetime, my friends, is what is your special gift? What's the solution only you know to bring to the world? Don't be thinking I need to work for money. Money's important. And again, you can say, right, when you've got money, you can say it's not important. I can tell you straight, it's not that important, really. All of us here can live to our dying days without a lot of money. You got family, you got friends, you can hustle, you can beg. There's many ways you can survive. Money just makes that journey a bit more comfortable. Money doesn't buy happiness, I promise you. It's a strange realization that the more money you have, the more money you spend. The more money you have, the more worries you have. I'm sure there's a song about that somewhere. More money, more worries, and that's it. Really is that. So aim to build your life, your happiness, on solving people's problems. Again, this is a malaise I see in African people. Many have dreams, and the dreams are about making money. I don't understand. I'm saying, if only you knew, that's not gonna. One is not, when you do whatever you think is gonna make you money, it's not gonna make you happy. Two, nothing's sustainable in business without providing a real solution. The biggest example I give is, think about it. There's something called a bread knife. Everyone's had a bread knife, right?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
A bread knife. Why do we need a bread knife? When there's a normal knife and a sliced bread, why do we need a bread knife?
It
Yet,
slices it better.
yeah, but all of us have bread knives, right? But this, do I actually need it? No. Could we live without it? Of course we could. But we all got one because someone woke up one day and thought, you know what? This is my gift to the world. This is what I'm giving. This is what God's given me to bring to the world. As simple as it is, almost as pointless as it is, everyone's got one. You can create that same genius. You can be that person that creates a solution. I mean, when you say it slices bread better, of course, maybe, of course it does. Could you slice bread with a normal knife? Yes, but still, I hear you. I'm saying that you have to realize solutions don't. When I say solutions, it doesn't mean flying a rocket to the moon. It doesn't mean creating a fintech company. It just means asking yourself, what can I help people with? What do I know that only I know? When you do that, my friends, you're truly on your way to living a life of joy. And guess what? The money will come because people need your solution. Whoever created bread knives, he literally made all the money that they ever need. Surely, you must see that. Money always follows a solution, always. You have to believe that's going to happen to you too. But first, you must create that solution that people actually do need, that you can really help people change lives with. That's what all successful businesses are based on. Right, so when you realize your potential, your purpose, your mission, then I always say, dare to dream, dare to dream, dare to do. It goes together. Don't think of your idea, don't think of your solution on a small scale. You want to take it global. You want everyone to benefit from your solution, right? So work on taking your solution to the world. If you think small, then the likelihood is that you're shrinking, you die. If you dare to dream, how big can this really go? How many people can I serve with this solution that I have? How can I change the world? Once you start thinking that sort of level, believe you me, anything is yours. Anything is achievable. Now, I don't know why people don't talk about us being Africans, as world leaders. Instead, we're a continent of consumers, of users, of buyers. We're not a continent of sellers, of creators, of inventors. I dare say, no, we're a continent of inventors, to be fair, that the world has taken all those from us. That's what someone said, one of my clients the other day. She's telling me about how a black person invented the bed sheets that we have these days. I never knew that. There's many more bits of history. If you do your research, you find Black people have created many things, from medicines to science, to books, to books, to healthcare solutions. We can be part of those people. The only thing that stops you is you and your mind. If you dare to dream, you can create true genius that the world needs. With that, your business will never struggle. No, maybe I'm lying to you. I'm lying to you. Okay, let me be honest with you. When you go into business, my friends, it's not going to go as easily as you think it will. Whatever your solution is, people need this. I do marketing essentially. I make you famous. That's why I say, right? everyone needs digital marketing today, because you have a company, you must sell online. It's a given. That's not an argument. So I thought, when I started the company, within 2 years, I'll be retired. I'll be on a beach somewhere. I'll have 50 staff in the office in London, on top of a glass tower in central London. Looking posh, doing great work, helping companies to rise and to really sell their wares. So I want to help the African company, in Ghana, to sell the same as Amazon if they create a better product. No, right. I said I'll be retired within 2 years. Yeah. That was 2015, my friends. 2023, nearly 8 years on. Am I retired? Of course not. Nowhere near it. Am I working harder than ever now? Of course I am. Alas, I've come a long way. Which is another lesson for you. I've had to learn every step of the way. Every day is a learning experience. Today is a learning experience. Not for talking to you necessarily, but hopefully I'll learn from you when you start talking. But literally, there's things I've already done today. I'm like, wow, okay, why didn't I think of that? So there's no business never goes the way you think it's going to go. I'm sure you've all seen that graph where progression goes in a straight line, but in reality, progression goes up, down, up, down, up, down. But slowly but surely, the downs are less frequent, less pronounced. Eventually, you get to a stage where the downs are almost insignificant compared to the progression you've made. That's a journey. It's a long journey. So that journey comes with, sticking to your mission, sticking to your purpose. A lot of people I see online, I see these days, they have an idea, they start the idea, and then suddenly they drop the idea, start something else. Yeah. Does it matter? Of course it matters. Success doesn't come from flipping between ideas. Success comes from finding that thing that you have. I can't say that enough. Once you find that, hold on to it for dear life, because that's what your life depends on, literally. Your life depends on it, our life depends on it, as people in the world. Hold on to that and just find your way to make the idea a reality. Find a way to make your idea better than what others do currently in your sector. Find a way to make your idea serve more people. And find a way to be better than everyone else and unique, different to everyone else. Again, too many of us are happy to just do the same. What do you do? Oh, copywriting, content writing, maybe social media. If you they ask them, how are you different, my friend? Like, oh, I know. Oh, I'm a nice person. Doesn't cut it. A nice person doesn't. Everyone's a nice person, right? If you're a nice person, business is not going to. No, it's not for you at all. No, the workplace is not for you. You have to be a nice person. Customer service, of course, that's a given. But what's your unique take? What's your unique talent? Sorry if I didn't point out, but this is my main message to you today. Let me give you I talked about the bread knife earlier. It's like variation on the knife, but hell, it solves a problem. Does it? Yes, of course it does. Right. Let me give you another one. See, there was a time in the 80s, 1800s, should I say, 1880s. People were like, we need to get around faster. We need a faster way to travel. We must find a faster way to travel. What's the solution? What can we do? So some said, let's get faster horses. That's what we need. Yeah, faster horses. Others said, let's get more horses, tie them together. That'll create a carriage, won't it? That'll get us there quicker. One man said, no, I have a different solution. Let me give you all the horses you need. Well, that's a horse in sight. That man was Mr. Mercedes. They created the first cars. Quickly followed by Henry Ford, who created a factory to mass produce his cars. I mentioned those two people, those two companies, because if you look around you today, my friends, 120 years on, 130 years on, those companies still making money. I've got Mercedes. I'm African. I'm Nigerian. Mercedes is my thing, right? But see, they found a solution that others didn't find. You know, when you find such a solution, the world will be yours. Like I say, it doesn't mean everyone's going to choose you. It doesn't mean everyone's going to love what you do, because everyone buys other types of cars, for example. Unless you stick to your path, you serve more people, you make more of a difference. You know, and I might say, you know, you build relationships. Again, too many of us are not keen to. We're keen to compete, not collaborate. I can tell you everything I've done in my business, but it's been based on working with partners. I just finished writing a masterclass before I came on this call. I almost came late, right? And I said that's in collaboration with a book partner, my business partner, a business partner. You know, she does more the book writing side, I do book marketing. So we created a service together. Again, I don't say that lightly. You know, it's easy to miss what Eny does. You know, then Nana found me on LinkedIn audio. They called me the godfather of LinkedIn audio. Yeah, well, they call me many things in the world, my friends. They call you many things to get over it. It's fine. You know, alas, there's a lesson in all of this. The only reason I'm called the godfather of audio is because I do audio. I saw the potential for audio as soon as I heard of LinkedIn audio. You know, I've been working LinkedIn since 2015, when I found it's a solution to my clients' problems. When you can't afford marketing, when you can't afford to have the website, the email, the social media, and the ads, which everyone needs, by the way. If you can't afford those four things, which many people just couldn't afford, small business couldn't afford any of that. I had to find a different solution. The solution I found was LinkedIn. On LinkedIn, I can connect my clients with a target audience that I do clients, because I know who's on LinkedIn. You know that by name, by industry, by location. And literally, if you want to talk to accountants in Accra, I can find all of them for you on LinkedIn, all of them, and connect you with them. I was playing that game of sending 1,200 connection requests to my clients a month. 1,200 a month connection requests, one-to-one. I find them, I send a message, they connect. I send a DM, say, here's who we are, do you care? Can we help you? A handful say yes. I book 10 calls for my clients, 5 calls for my clients. My client sells 2. They're rich. They're making money. They pay me quite happily. Like I say, business is never easy, you know, because everything gets involved. Things happen. Life happens. Because LinkedIn turns around and says, stop all that connection, send a connection request, stop doing it. You can't do it anymore. I'm like, damn. I woke up one day, all my client accounts were blocked. My accounts were blocked. So I had to stop doing that, find a different way. Audio became the thing I found. I was off LinkedIn until they brought in LinkedIn audio. I could suddenly see, rather than doing one-to-one connections like I was doing, I could do 1 to 50. Fill a room, put my client in front of them and say, talk to them and tell them what you do. Educate them, entertain them, engage them, build relationships, sell to them. That's what I do for a living. But alas, I don't just do 1 audio room. I do 5 audio rooms a day on average. Today I've got 2 audio rooms, and that's my weekend. Whatever you're going to do it with heart, with drive, with true gusto. Don't do it lazily. Don't do it on a not today sort of thing. Every day, do what you do. You get known for what you do. And at the same time, find improvements, learn, develop yourselves. You know, be inspired by yourself. Be inspired by what you do. Love what you do, really. Solutions will come to you. It's the mindset again, ultimately, right? The right mindset, you will find a way to improve. One of my clients said to me this morning, "Oh, I can just do what you do. I can do it myself." I'm like, "Feel free. I'll stop working with you. Then it's fine, because I'm saying that if you don't appreciate me being there, what I bring to the table, other people do. They pay me for it, so you have to too. It's because I know what I do. I know that I'll bring an audience. I said to you, I fill rooms. I want to get to 50 for everyone. Who do that quite often. I bring ideas. I bring solutions. I bring strategies that my clients need every day. I just created a new one now, literally probably about a week ago. I suddenly realized that my audio rooms, the content is so good, I can turn this into books for my clients. Not me turn into books. I record the audio rooms, give my client the content, which no one else does for them, by the way. I'll say to them, right, summarize that, tidy it up a bit, summarize it, let's create a book. Now you're an author. I'll make you better than an author at that. I guarantee to do that for you. Finding solutions constantly is part of the game. That comes from developing, comes from loving what you do, from constantly improving in a way that others can't do. No, again, nothing stops you stealing my idea. Go into audio rooms. You can fill them, of course. No, I don't tell you how to fill the rooms. Can you record rooms? I'm sure you could if you wanted to. Alas, you're not me, right? I do book marketing. I got a business partner that does book writing for a living. And I said, no, it's an expert at it for a reason. I do book marketing. You haven't got all that. No one has. Only I have. This is the joy of life, right? You can have the same joy in your life. Also, if again, maybe that's a way of telling you, don't be scared of others doing what you do. Mark yourself out as unique, uniquely gifted, uniquely able, uniquely delivering results for your clients. I'll leave you all that, my friends. I think that's enough there. I'll let you ask some questions. Hopefully, what I've told you makes sense. If it doesn't, by all means, connect with me. I'll happily talk to you. On a one-on-one Zoom call. I'll keep talking. I'll stop talking now.
Thank you, Mr. Eny.
Your questions.
If you have any questions for Mr. Eny, you can just ask him. You can put it in the chat box if your internet is not very stable. Over to you, Richard.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Eny. So since I'm the MC, I'll be the first person to ask the question. Sir, please, we find ourselves in a society where the system really frustrates, and most of the youths have interest in setting up their own businesses. But what we are lacking, or the challenge, is getting the capital. So please, would you advise that we take loans to start up a business, or we do something else to raise funds? Like, would you advise us to take loans to set a business up, or we do something else to get funds for our businesses?
No, a great question. It's a weird one. I mean, you need money to build a business. Alas, you can't saddle yourself with debt forever. What you need to do is find a way to start. Just start. The sooner you start, the sooner you can start finding a way to generate revenue. You need a way to start and get sales. Money is not really what's stopping you. What's stopping you is you haven't thought about what's the minimum viable product I need. What's the minimum viable service I can deliver that people actually pay for. With that, you improve, you build. You can say you get a customer, you get 2 customers, and then so you build. If your solution really works, if your business is going to work, start local. Your problem is not capital. Your problem is in your mind. It's in your mind. It's a mindset issue. If you start local, I don't know, Ghana cedis, I'm saying that's money, right? People will pay you that if your solution's that good.
Yes.
A lot of people want to go for pounds and dollars and euros because they think that's capital. You don't need, money is not the issue. The issue is you not starting now. The issue is you talking about money rather than seeing a problem rather than finding a solution. Start now. Find a way to start.
All right.
There's something in the chat. Is that someone messaging me? I don't know.
Okay, please. There is a question in the comment side. So Eben is asking, you find a way to start and you need money to finance the operation expenses. How do you go about it? I think it's similar to the question I asked.
That's a similar question you asked. What do you need money for? Yeah, please unmute yourself. And answer me.
Hi.
What do you think? What do you think you need money for?
Operation expenses, revenue expenditure.
What's that mean?
So there's the capital expenditure, which is like maybe buying usually assets, and there's the revenue expenditure when you intend to grow, like employee salaries and marketing expenses. Because for some businesses, once you start, if you can't invest in the marketing to grow, essentially what happens is that the business dies because you can't go. So mostly, if you're unable to go, means that I mean, especially in my case, not being able to grow means that the business is dying because we wouldn't be able to attend to business the clients that we are serving and stuff like that.
Right. Okay. No, I hear you. Look, I was talking to a lady in Kenya recently. She came begging, "Oh, I need help. I need help. I need help. I need to start my business." I'm a kind soul. I listen. I got a group of us together. Me, says someone called Zion.
Hello.
Hold on. Let me answer your question, my friend.
Okay.
So it says Zion was I brought Zion and I brought a business coach. And Zion, it's a fellow Nigerian like me. I brought a business coach from Kenya. Right. I said to this girl, right, so make us a list of the things you need. She wanted to start a cleaning company to work with local businesses and local families. I'm like, okay, tell us what you need. She came out with, okay, I need 5 staff. I need all these machines. I looked at her, I said, all right, go and strip it down because you don't need staff. If you have no money, you can't have employees. Full stop. You are the employee. You are the one that has to do everything. Yeah, if you need marketing, you have to do it. That's your job. When your marketing works, you get clients, you sell, you generate revenue, you build from there. If you're not willing to do the work yourself, then you're never going to grow. I agree. You have to do the work yourself. There comes a day when you're stable enough to find ways to grow. I mentioned earlier when I talked about collaborations, relationships, partners. There's many ways you can find the skills you need. Service swaps. I do a lot of service swaps. The people I work with, I do for you. I do your marketing. You give me what you do. My podcast editors, for example, my podcast producers. There's people you can work with to create a different service that you can both benefit from. You don't need revenue the way you're talking. Capital expenses, no, premises, no. You live somewhere, my friend. You don't need an office. You don't need, a factory. Make the first product. Make the second one. Sell the first one. You can make number 3. Sell those 3, my friend. You're away, aren't you? People know you can't have a business that someone else is going to fund unless you're willing to fund it yourself and do the work yourself. You got family, you got friends, you have networks, but now tap into them. You want to create a minimum viable product, sell that, generate revenue. When you're stable enough, when you've learned enough, people will bring money to you. The money will come when you're ready. Again, maybe another example I'll tell you. I'm old enough to say when I started, I was like, okay, I want big companies. I need big clients. I need people who are going to pay me a lot of money. It's a lie. If I had got big clients, what would I have done with them? I would have disappointed them. I'd have blown it. Life works in a different way to what people think. Life works in this way, right? You have a desire and intention. Life hears you, and life says, right, you can have your desire, you can have your wish. More money, more people, okay. You can have all that when the time is right. You're not ready for all that today, on day one. Of course, no, of course you're not. You need to start, learn, build, sell. It's all part of the same picture. That's how you grow. The people with the money will come when you're ready. The clients will come when you're ready. If these things don't come, it's not because the market is broken, it's because you haven't put the effort into being ready. Hopefully I've answered your question. I'm quite harsh. Sorry about that.
So what I wanted to do earlier was I wanted to provide some context for the question I asked.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what we do is that we provide software as a service. Okay. And I joined later, but when I joined, you were mentioning some problems that small businesses face. That is with marketing, setting up websites and stuff like that. So what we do in our business is that we have a platform that in a few clicks, so we've actually had an MVP for about a year now, a little over a year now. We've had an MVP for a little over a year now. So what we have is that we have a platform that in a few clicks, small businesses can create a website for themselves to sell. So it's like WordPress, but way cheaper. And currently, there's no technology like what we have built, right? So moving forward, there are a lot of, uncertainties though. If you have been able to design a technology, okay, but you are unable to scale, it's technology. People could or someone with the resources, especially. I'm saying this because we've tried to bootstrap this business for a while now, and for a business like that, for technology like that, if you're unable to scale, someone with money could get better developers, and then they could replicate your product with money. They could, kill your business even before you could start, right? So that is why I was asking the question that now you need money to fund some of your expenses. Not entirely everything, but without those expenses, you can't grow. Okay, so that's on one side. So we've been able to, get people on board to work for free and stuff like that. But looking at the Ghana where we are at the moment, people need to eat today, and they don't need to eat the next 2 months or the next 3 months. So you can have people who are working for you, like, okay, we like the idea. We can work for you without taking money. Maybe you would like to take money in the future. But then those people too, they are going hungry. So what we realize is that most of the people that we are working with, they had other jobs. Okay. And this creates a situation where productivity is very low. For a task that needs to be completed in maybe in a day, could take weeks for it to be completed because they are hooked up in other jobs, right? And another problem that we have is that because these people, we need to get people who work for us for free. Most of the people that we get are students as well. Okay, and because it will be difficult for you to get a professional, even though they like into your idea. They can tell, okay, yeah, the idea is good, but how them leaving their jobs that is paying them maybe 2,000 cedis or however, or whatever amount in the month to come and work for you. Let's say for 5 months that you are not going to pay them, but you're going to pay them in the future. That is quite problematic, right? So, and also going with students, most of the time, we have to develop or we have to teach or train these students before they can actually do the job. So even after going through all that training, sometimes it takes like 3 months, 4 months before they can get a hold of the technology and stuff like that. But even along the way, that seriousness and urgency is not there that much. So all this is like kind of retarding the growth of the company. So the fear is that if we are unable to grow, I mean, there's some needed good that you need. That's what I think. There's some needed good that we need to achieve. Else, I'm thinking we might die. So that was why I was. That's where I was coming from with,
right.
the kind of question. Yeah.
Okay. I need to get through your questions very quickly because I do have to go. I have my next event to go to. Let me try and unpick some of those, right?
Okay.
So uncertainties, my friends, part of the course. That's business for you, right? That's just business. You know, there's no certainty in business. No, so I do many things. So the things that are working today may not. They may fall tomorrow. The things that are not working today may could work tomorrow. That's just business. You have to learn to love uncertainty, love, the game that we're playing. The business is nothing certain apart from the fact that if you get it wrong, you have to learn very quickly. Otherwise, you're sunk. Right? Look, you as a business owner, you as an entrepreneur need to get out of there and do the work, my friend. Create a plan. Your issue is not the product. Your issue is selling your products, right? So work out a plan. Work out a marketing plan. Someone asked me what was marketing plan entail. It's you getting and doing the work, walking the pavements, talking to people who need your product. If someone can copy your product that easily, then it's not unique, is it? I'm saying, you create a software. Okay, why is your software truly unique? When what you do is unique, no one can copy it. I told you what I do, how I do it. I said to you, you try copying it. You're not me, so you can't deliver it the way I do. I can't get the results that I get. No one can get the results you get with your same solution, and they say you. Go and get a customer, get another customer. Don't think I need a big customer. You just need a customer. Find in your heart, in your mind, in your brain, in your network, where's that customer? Who do I really want to help? Don't find them. If you have to give it away free, then so be it. If you have to give them a trial, so be it. But you have to start somewhere. But literally, go and get a sale, then you get a second sale. Every penny helps. The staffing issue is a problem. The people can't work for you for nothing. That means you have to work for you for nothing until you make sales. Go and make sales. Someone else what's a business plan? Oh, a business plan says your direction. But the business plan is, as long as you write it, is pointless anyway. And I'll tell you the truth. It's how much effort are you willing to expend for your company? How much are you willing to learn? How much are you willing to do? Don't rely on social media posts. Don't rely on social media. Walk the pavement, my friend. Go networking. Go to businesses. Talk to people. There's people around you, companies around you who need what you provide. Go and tell them. Go and show them. That's your job. That's how you sell stuff. You can't go global until you solve the people's problems locally. We need to look local and then grow from there. I didn't start my company in 2015. I started working with Americans. No, I didn't. I had to work in my local area, literally local area. So I went networking. Probably went to every networking group there was. Every meeting the businesses, I was there. Making friends, telling them what I do, trying to get them to understand how can I help them. It took me about 5 years, 6 years before I actually started working with people abroad. Don't be aiming abroad, aim local. If you can help Ghanaians with your products, my friends, you never starve to death. From there you grow. Once you help enough Ghanaians, international people will come. They'll be begging you, come and help us. Show us how you can help us. So someone's asked me to share an instance where social media marketing helped a company achieve a certain growth. Can you mute your mic, please, my friends? Can you mute your mic? Please talk. Whose mic is that? Mute your mic, please. Thank you. Someone asked, tell me when social media has helped a company achieve growth. Simple one. Okay, so I mentioned that LinkedIn is my thing, right? So I remember that when I was doing Search and Connect, so one of my biggest days, my clients, they do podcasts for big companies, for brands. So I do what I do normally. I send connection requests. Someone connects with us, book a meeting. It calls me, Eny, you're amazing. I'm like, I know. No, you really are amazing. So now the client who connected him with on LinkedIn, I mean, he bought $250,000 worth of service. I don't get paid that. Literally, now on LinkedIn, you can achieve greatness if you make the right connections with the right service. The Podcast Guys UK exists for a reason. They're a unique service. Many others do podcasts, not the way they do it. They work with global brands. It can be done. Right. Who have I missed? Are there additional resources such as books, articles, or online courses that I'd recommend? Of course, there's many books.
Hello, we are here live.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. That's mine. That's my next appointment.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Give me 1 minute. So let me end my last call. 1 second.
Okay.
My friends. I do have to go soon. I mean now, right? Look, if you want to do that, go on YouTube. Watch videos about mindset. Mindset's your personal beliefs. So work on mindset. That's what you need to work on, right? The technical skills come later. Your mindset is the first problem. Hopefully I've helped you. If I haven't, connect with me. I'll come back again and talk to you for a little bit longer. All right. Nana, I have to go.
Thank you very much.
Hopefully
Sure.
I've
Thank
helped.
you.
All right, my friend. You talk. No, I'll let you talk.
God richly bless you.
Cool. If I connect with me on LinkedIn, especially, I'll talk to you then.
Thank you so much, Mr.
All right,
Eny.
That's all right.
He is on LinkedIn. You can follow Mr. Eny on LinkedIn. You can talk to him. He was always ready to answer your questions. Mr. Eny, welcome anybody and everybody. So don't be shy. If you're not on LinkedIn, get on LinkedIn and find Mr. Eny. You're going to learn so much from him. Thank you so much, Mr. Eny, for your time.
Bye,
I know you.
everyone. Bye, everyone. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
I'll see you next time.
Okay, Richard, you can go ahead.
All right. I hope we learned a lot today. So I've learned that it's not only money that I need to set up my business, but I also have to walk the pavement. So I'll call on Miss Opokume as our operations director to give us the closing remarks. Hello, Miss Equia. Hello, Miss Equia.
Yes, I just unmute. Yeah, so I like to believe that we've learned a lot today. As much as Mr. Eny wasn't here to really hear our vote of thanks, I have learned so much. I mean, I've learned so much from Mr. Eny. Has all these audios on LinkedIn that you can learn so much. I mean, so much insights, especially on the mindset. It's important to work on your mindset. It's not just about finding the money or getting the ideas. You need the right mindset to be able to build or to sustain a business. So it's very important to us to focus on that. And I don't think there's anything that can go wrong. Okay, so just focus on that. Read more, get on all sorts of platforms, use the internet for a good cause. Okay, there are so many books on competitive intelligence and all of that, business and competitive analysis, and there are online courses you can get from Coursera and Allison. and so many journals from Harvard Business Review. And then there are some other online platforms like Global Intelligence Alliance that you can, so make use of the internet, be hungry to learn, and don't think anything wrong. Thank you so much. God bless you all, and
Thank
we will
you.
talk again.
Amen. Thank you very much.